blue line.
Yeah, but it's not American.
That's the thin blue line.
That's the new Confederacy flag.
You have this, leftist teacher who's actually an idiot. By the way, I don't know how he graduated from a teacher's college.
It's really sad and really icky timing.
Backlash growing over a California substitute teacher who berated a student for wearing a thin blue line mask to honor his father, who is a police officer. Here's what happened in that classroom.
It's the new Confederacy flag.
No, it's not.
That's what you're doing. Well, we can't do the Confederate, but we can put up red, white, and blue. No, it's black, white, with some blue line in it.
Yeah, thin blue line.
Yeah, but it's not American.
He came home from school just expressing this verbal altercation he had with the substitute, and it was really unprovoked. He was sitting at his desk doing his math work quietly with the same thin blue line flag mask on that he wears often, and the teacher decided to basically harass him by saying that the flag on his mask was not a real American flag, and it just escalated from there. He expressed his complete distaste for law enforcement, saying he's never met a good law enforcement officer. They're out looking to get people in trouble, and he knows 2 people have been shot by law enforcement officers, and that the flag is the new generation of the Confederate flag. And I was, of course, extremely angry but heartbroken that my son even had to deal with this.
What is going on there? Let me go right to you actually on this, Alicia. This is a very good example of the madness that we very rarely see in classrooms, but now everybody, thank goodness, has their phone and their camera. What's your take on this?
Yeah, thank God that the kids had their phone, right, and were able to record on this. Otherwise, it would just be their word against this substitute teacher. I find it infuriating. And I should note that the substitute teacher there, according to the mom of that kid who was wearing that mask, the principal said that he's no longer going to be working at that school, but which brings to mind the question, will he be working at other schools? It's really sad and really icky timing, because you think about the members of law enforcement who were laid to rest this past week. You have this son of a law enforcement member who is trying to honor his father, only to be berated and embarrassed by his substitute teacher.
More white people get shot by the police. What? No, I'm not.
Sure you are. That's not the American flag. I don't like it. It's the new Confederacy flag.
No, it's not.
That's what you're doing. Oh, we can't do the Confederate, but we can put up red, white, and blue. No, it's black, white, with some blue line in it.
Yeah, thin blue line.
Yeah, but it's not American.
That's the thin blue line.
That's American.
Yes, it's American.
No, that is.
Yes, it is. Yes,
That
it's
is not.
American.
That
Yes,
is.
That is American.
Yeah,
Yes,
Trump.
it's American.
Trump.
What?
That's the new Confederacy flag. Yeah, that is the new Confederacy flag.
That teacher seemed to not even know what he was talking about, but that's also nothing new. I want you guys to hear, this is from the student who was berated by that teacher and his mom on what unfolded in the classroom.
I was sitting down doing my work, and he sat in the desk behind me. He told me it was not a real American flag. He kept saying that it's un-American.
Everybody is just extremely shocked and obviously angry and pretty heartbroken that this is even an issue, that he had to deal with this, but at the same time proud that he reacted the way that he did, and he stood up for what he's so passionate about and what he believes in.
It was kind of weird. I never had someone talk to me like that or get in my face and yell at me, especially a teacher. I just felt not respected, or I don't know, I felt like it wasn't a safe place at the school, and it was just really weird.
But what I think is interesting is, you have this scenario where you have this, leftist teacher who's actually an idiot. By the way, I don't know how he graduated from a teacher's college. But these are leftists, and we used to think back in the 70s and 80s and 90s when some of us went to high school. These are not the same teachers. These have been radicalized teachers in the teachers' colleges, and they've now come into the classroom and they're espousing these radical Marxist beliefs to our kids. And listen, I don't know how you deal with this. It's going to take, I think, generations to deal with the school system and the teachers. If you have the funding and the resources in a school near you, go to a classical education. Get your kids out of the public school. Ask your parents or aunts and uncles to help out and save your kids by getting them out of this garbage, because it's penetrating the minds of young kids and destroying, I think, our future.